What is up, beautiful souls? Today I want to hold sacred space, honor, and reverence for the energy of today's reading. It is a powerful one. It's a hefty one. And it's not for the faint of heart. That being said, my readings, I have come to witness and understand, are truly for other light workers, earth angels, shadow workers, whatever resonates with you, children of God that have come to make a ripple in today's world, to hold the light, to be the change. And God only knows how many dark nights of the souls we go through, ego deaths, things that keep alchemizing us, and aligning us to hold that true alignment of frequency. Thus, this reading, I believe, is actually exactly what's being fine-tuned and undergoing for who I'm about to read for. If you are new here, welcome. My name's Crystal. My readings are for the collective. Sometimes they can come in and it almost feels like a distinct, specific reading for one individual, reminding me how precious you, us, we are to the divine, and that you are heard. I sit in meditation. I do a download. I pull a tarot spread, and I finish with an oracle card. If these readings resonate with you, with your soul, and you feel so called, please do feel free to subscribe. It helps the community grow, and ultimately, there's nothing that brings me happiness, serenity, is seeing my soul brothers and sisters come together in alliance as we undergo current energies together. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. You know I love you. The energy is intimate, it's sacred, and something I don't take lightly. And without you, none of this is possible. So thank you. Please bear with me. We'll go right into this download. You'll know immediately or not whether this is for you. Comes in kind of fast. Sometimes I can't read my own writing. Bear with me, but let's begin. As I sit in meditation, I'm going to really say this is not necessarily gender specific, but it did come into my consciousness, probably reminding me of my own dark night, if you will, and the way I can best relate to it. So as I say a woman, it's not gender related, but I see a woman who's crying, who's at her wit's end, who is gasping for air just to survive, worn and torn, and wondering if there is ever going to be peace. Is there ever going to be an end of whatever it is that is being endured during this time? Comes with a fragile soul, tear-stricken, begging for solace. I can't tell if it's sickness or a relationship. Maybe it's both. We know the nervous system plays hand in hand with the emotions that arise from interactions from without. Something seems to carry a toxic cycle, thus that will this ever end is the feeling I'm getting. I feel like you have cried yourself to sleep often, and it is only in your sleep that you find your solace. Here comes in spirit. Your heart, your soul is good. It harnesses a deep-seated wisdom asking to be accessed, to be decoded. The external world has shaken you to your core. Your tears have drowned the echoes of our whispers, dear one. We are right here. We are holding you and waiting patiently for you to take the reins of what is at store. You are not at your wit ends, but at the pinnacle of new beginnings. We know it's hard to see, but we bring a message of peace. You are currently under the gulf of a tide, and we do not expect you to see or bear witness what is at hand, but we assure you, in due time, you will. Your precious heart feels like it's been shattered to fragments. You say your aspirations of the future is dim and all hope is lost. But dear soul, this is a flawed narrative. For if you could really see the glorification of your soul's baptism, which was very unique, I've never seen this before, feels like there's a baptism of your soul, and its own beauty, you too would be awestruck of what is really happening. There's a purification taking place. For all that you once knew is breaking free and making way for fundamental truths to bear testimony. Do not press or push. This is not the time for such action. It's a time for surrender. Your prayers have been heard, and we are standing by to help make realizations of your hopes. The peace you grasp for is here. We ask you to lean into the stillness long enough to feel our embrace. You are the essence of purity that is being washed in and through you at this moment. We know you don't feel seen or understood at times, but we do assure you that the soulmates that are a part of your journey are trusted confidants, but more importantly, we, us, spirit, your spirit guides, angels, and divine are right here with you. Hear us. We are whispering the echoes of love, holding space and offering a place of serenity when it is all too much and the noise overpowers. But above all else, we ask that you do this by practicing mindful moments, even if it's a minute of stillness. For even in this beautiful moment, there is much to bear witness, even if it's a moment of calmness. Give practice to this, dear one, for it's the starting point of new revelations and insights. Again, you are at the beginning of something much bigger than you can grasp. But start where you are. One day, 1 minute, 1 second at a time. That's all we ask. We promise they will add up. And you are so loved. We hear you. Emphasize again, we are hearing you. This is assurance we want you to have right now. You are not alone. Stay gentle and continue to demonstrate grace. Hold strong because we promise this too shall pass, even if you can't see it right now. And then I saw in my mind's eye the god or goddess, the essence, the ray of light, the purity of who you are becoming. And it brought me back to another quote, and it's been rewritten to try to formulate this. But one day, you'll look back and bear witness of becoming someone your past self, who you are maybe today, would admire. And this will be your greatest victory. You are in the becoming. It's a very just in that download alone, may it be a breath of hope. And sometimes that's all you can grasp for. What's interesting is we lay your tarot spread. It comes with the underlying energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. This is huge. It's an underlining energy. What is Ten of Pentacles? It's the legacy. But moreover, as I resonate with this download and what I saw in meditation, we look at this card and we see a man. We have the ancestral lineage from behind them and the future of children. Breaking ancestral curses, creating the legacy of what's to come. It may seem like a big burden to carry. but you're amongst it. And it's bigger than you can even imagine what your ripple's going to do. Helps you with your the ancestral curses, your freeing of your future lineage, the legacy. Your ripple is at play here. When I pull a card that best represents you at the heart, this is really important. I'm going to do this because this came at, just bear with me. It's the Bohemian Queen. Empowered, leads and shines, right? So the Bohemian Queen is about the spiritual. It's not about the mundane of our day-to-day life. It's about the things that we can't see. This is you at the heart. What's important, what I want also came as the underlining energy of this other oracle deck, but he showed up multiple times as well. And I think it needs to be brought forward. It's about the sovereign, the authority and stability. Intertwine these two cards because this one kept on showing up. This is the one that actually came out. Representing that you are a sovereign being. You are more powerful than you know. You are a born leader. Not by the human dynamics, but the spiritual work you came to do. To shine and to lead the way ahead. However, it may not feel like that because you're in the midst of it. The crossing energies come with the King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Crossing energies, both upright and reverse, right? The King of Wands representing how powerful you really are, right? The sovereignty, led by passion, led by desire, born leader. That I can't help but feel like that's who you are. However, under so much pressure, do you feeling like people may not understand you? Comes with that potential, like lashing out on others. Not intentionally, nor do I feel like it is at all malice. But what you are undergoing, a lot of people may not understand. Moreover, it comes with the Six of Pentacles, which tells me how giving and loving of a soul you are. And it doesn't even have to be with that of the tangibility of finances or giving, more like you give the shirt off your back if you could. Your time and presence. Maybe you're still trying to do that, but incapable maybe. Because right now your cup is so empty. How can you give to others? How can you be in your full power when you're undergoing the biggest healing, a huge healing of your life as we speak? Trying to put together the dots and understand what is happening to you right now. These are your crossing energies. You're fully capable of it all. And I don't feel like for a second any lashing out is out of ill intent. It's like hurt people. And I think you don't want, you try to not, but at times I don't know if you struggle. And other times, people see your beauty. I mean, this is the crossing energy. They know what you're capable of. You know what you're capable of, I hope. You're a beautiful soul. Just undergoing a hard time. So I ask spirit, not spirit, but I ask like you, your higher self, from your point of view, what's going on? It comes with a hangman, but it comes in reverse. Screaming of your fears that all of this is for naught. Will you ever get out? And are you stuck in stagnancy? As much as you try to be patient, as much as you've cried for help, can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Because right now I don't feel like you can. But I assure you it is, and it will come. But right now, I think that's your biggest fear. And you have every right to feel that way. As God, as Spirit would say, you're literally engulfed in the tide right now. You are underwater, grasping for air. It is not a time to push. It's not a time to necessarily fight. It's a time to embrace and surrender. Let God have you. May your angels have you. May you be supported during this time. From a higher point of view, asking the angels how they see it. What's wrong with the scenario? What could be better done during this time? Because you are indeed going through a hard time. From Spirit's point of view, comes with 2 cards. One is the Knight of Cups, but it comes from reverse. Putting a strong emphasis of all these emotions that you are engulfed in. It's almost that inner child work of a child screaming to be recognized and to be heard. The tantrum. And this is not to belittle you, or it's recognizing that there is a profound amount of emotions being held here to be witnessed, to be discovered. And Spirit sees that. They're acknowledging that. Moreover, it's clarified with the 10 of Swords, but it comes in reverse, which is beautiful. Saying, yeah, you've been through hell and back. And as it says here, you may be feeling at your wit's end, but really it's just a beginning, because from rock bottom comes the opportunity to build again. And I genuinely feel like that's where you're at. Spirit sees it from that point of view. Right now, you may not understand it because you're in a child essence and incapable to see fully what's going on because you're amongst the storm. You are engulfed in the tidal wave. But if Spirit says anything, know that you've hit the rock bottom and there's only up from here. Don't lose all your faith. Because when it comes to your piece of advice or guidance, it comes with 2 cards yet again. 3 of Swords, but it comes in reverse. Your heart's still torn. Whatever it is that you've undergone. Is still very much there. It's very much still tender. You haven't healed it yet. However, from a piece of advice from Spirit is to recognize it is an opportunity to start seeing the lessons. An opportunity to start seeing things from a different perception. The opportunity to see what has been done is done, and to begin to heal. To begin to maybe release so that you can find solace, even if it's just in incremental moments. And it's clarified with the moon in reverse, which almost feels like confirmation from Spirit again, saying all those times that you couldn't see clear, those dark nights where everything was shadowed, with it coming in reverse, I feel like Spirit's saying, you're gonna start having some revelations. You're intuitive, that wisdom that's integrated. Look at they say it here. Wisdom that is being asked to be accessed, to be decoded. I think you're going to be finding a moment to do that. As you are able to let the pain reside, to surrender to it. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. It's acknowledging it, it's feeling it, and allocating ourselves the ability to see different perspectives. And as the shadows begin to flee, I think you'll gain a better insight. So we come full circle to the outcome. With the energies that are so highly pressured right now, it comes with the death, but it comes in reverse. This too shall change, whether it's upright or in reverse. Change is amongst its way. We can persist it. Is that the right word? We can resist it. We can this is coming to me. This chapter that you're undergoing is going to come to an end. I think you're coming to the end of the chapter. You can't see it, but the end of the chapter of all the pain is the beginning of the healing, is the beginning of witnessing and understanding things from a different perspective so that you can step into your full potential, that which you came here to see, your sovereignty, the Bohemian Queen, to be the leader, to leave that ripple, to leave that legacy, to free those curses. And we can do it by surrendering and trusting the process and leaning into that hope. Or we can resist it and have a negative perception. We can say, I don't think I'm going to see anything ever fucking change. It doesn't seem like it's changing, Crystal. It's easier for you from the outside, right? But it's ultimately going to change. And with it comes the rebirth of something new. Again, change doesn't mean we push up against it, we expect it to come overnight, we expect different results. It's about surrendering into the lessons, easing into it, and trusting that there's a bigger message, a bigger thing that's at the dynamic of constituting who you are. We'll end with the Oracle card. The Oracle card ultimately is for anything that I may have missed, piece of advice, the spirit of light, or maybe just to solidify the reading. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Ooh, that sounds like the crossing energy. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. You are the magic. You are magic. I just want to give reverence and respect to anybody that has been listening to this. It resonates. The dark night of the soul, undergoing things that are horrific. The emotion is very real. The pain is real. But I hope you can find that solace in knowing that your prayers are being heard. You are surrounded by help, by your spirit guides, angels, and the divine. Beautiful things are underway. You are in the midst of the transformation of becoming your best self so you can make that ripple for your magic. I want to say thank you again for entrusting me with your energy. If you made it this far, please like, share, subscribe. It helps our community grow. And above all else, know that I love you. I think you're more courageous than you know. Thank you for showing up and doing the work every day. Until next time, loving you guys all so much. Namaste.